What kind of time limit are we talking about now?
Miss Long said I can do one more.
Do you have time?
Yeah, Miss Long said I have one more.
Okay, bust it. But you know what, this time, why don't you go, I know it's really hard with talking to the Skype screen, but just let's mess around a little bit. I need you to be louder, even maybe louder than you think you need to be, and a little bit bigger. Like, I'll tell you afterwards where you got too big. This is not a class, this is a workshop. We're literally trying to get you to try new things.
Okay.
Be a little bit bigger than this. A little bit bigger than you were last time. No, actually, really, you need to be 20% bigger than you were last time. It might be awkward, but just try it.
Okay. It just dawned on me that I am a female spoken word soldier. But like a lady, I bet you expect me to get on stage and address problems, but sweetly skim the surface, leaving the dark, deep secrets sleeping in the closet. Sorry, honey, but you're in for a rude awakening, because I'm going to go in and I'm going to go hard. Get on stage and in depth discuss everything you don't want me to, leaving you stuck in your seats, confused on what to think, but forcing you to swallow my words. They're too big for you to comprehend and chew. So choke like food going down the wrong way, because I'm not doing this the right way, right? Supposed to be Barbie and Mary Ken, and I'm not supposed to know what it feels like not to have a perfect life. But if that's right, I'd rather be wrong. Rather paint my nails black and kick it with the boys playing football. My job is to give voice to the muted. Say what you're too afraid to say in a way you're too afraid to say it.
Repeat the last line, too afraid to say it, and then also you need to be bigger. Keep going, bigger, bigger. You need to be more fierce.
A way you're too afraid to say it. So you must listen to me, because this 15-year-old girl could be saying the voice of your friend or child. Moms, stop partying like teenagers. Teenagers, stop chasing 30-year-olds. Nice guy trying to bring home dough to look loving to his son. I see you. Shawty who has a 4.0 because that's the only way out of poverty. I see you. So my job as a spoken word soldier is to give voice to the muted, and I vow to always keep it real, no matter what. Oh, this board was so bad. Oh, ooh, I'm hot. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
How do you feel?
Very uncomfortable. That's really surprising. I don't know why I feel like
well, because it's hard to do. First of all, okay, you did a good job of that. We only have a little bit of time, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay, on a poem like that, and this is a kind of poem, right? That you get this in rap all the time with "Y'all ain't ready for what I'm about to drop," right? This is essentially the poem you're writing. Did you disappear?
No, I'm sorry.
Look, man, if you don't come out so fierce with this, then you're just talking. You know what I mean? Like, I know you think you're bad, but it's like, I've seen some bad right? So you have a chance. No, I think you should really keep it the way it is. You know what I would like? The writing on this, I think, needs to be added to. Right. You spend more time telling us that we're not ready for your message than actually delivering your message. Your message doesn't even start until the 90-second mark when you address moms, teenagers, that kind of thing, right? So I'd be more interested in saying, you say it twice. You literally say you're not ready for what I'm about to hear, and I say things about, so it'd be nice if you could drop them. Like, you're lonely, you're blah, blah, blah. You know, you're sad, you lost somebody, right? That kind of thing. You're too old, you're too young, whatever, where you throw things out there, because that is your job, and apparently it's your self-described job, to tell people the things that are hard to say and hard to hear. And you gotta be much more fierce. I know it's really difficult with that Skype thing, but if you're in an audience, I see you, and you look right at the guy. You look right at the girl. It doesn't matter that they're not the person you're talking about, that it's not the mom or whatever. And I think you even do this with the moms. Moms, and you point at someone, literally, or you point at a young person in the audience that couldn't possibly be a mom. Teenagers, and you point at Mr. Long, for example. He's not a teen. You know we're not talking about, but the point is that you get to control this. You you gotta be 2 letter grades more fierce with that poem if you want it to be really distinctive and memorable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a badass to do a poem like that. Because otherwise, what are you telling me? You're so fresh, you're so bad that I can't handle what you're saying? I can handle what you're saying, right?
Right.
How is it different from someone who's just giving a lecture? How is it someone getting up there and telling me, 25% of the Hispanic males in the state of California will be incarcerated by the age of, well, okay, that's not truth-telling. That's literally truth-telling. That's journalism. I'm looking for some poetics here. If you're a poet and that's your job, you got to tell me the thing with more poetic flair. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think you're really off to a very, very fine start. I coach Urban Word NYC. You might want to go to urbanwordnyc.org to see some really good examples. And you're definitely ready to compete with those people. What we're trying to do is to get you to go up a letter grade. If you're happy with an A, then fine. But I have a feeling that you have more drive than that, and you'd rather have the A plus. And so you absolutely can be more fierce. And you can, like anybody, you can pay more attention to your writing as well. I think you need to go back through those pieces and every piece you have, certainly a piece you write in the future, literally read every sentence and say, there's got to be some word in here that has jingle jangle, right? So maybe you add something. You have a line that you really like, maybe you add it. Mothers, stop acting like teenagers. Okay, well, can you amp that line up? Mothers, stop acting like fool teenagers. Now you just added some flavor. You need to go in and spice it up. Because again, if you got an A, be happy with the A if that's what you want. But there's a difference between something that really tastes good and something that really tastes good. I think you need some spice in some of those words.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.